Here I am once more experimenting with my Fuelings. I'm gonna see if I can make sandwich cookies with the Brownie, and I know it's discontinued, but I still have it, so I'm gonna use it, the cinnamon cream cheese swirl cake. You probably could do this also with the pancake mix, but I'm not doing that today. I'm gonna try that and make the filling out of the peanut butter shake. So I've gotta try to figure out how to make 6 little cookies so that I can make 3 little sandwich cookies, since I'm doing 3 fueling packets. I need to make that into 3 separate fuelings. So let's have fun with Fuelings. I have been on Optavia for 303 days, which means I eat a lot of the same Fuelings over and over again. And the whole reason why I developed the fun with Fuelings was so that I could find ways to take Fuelings and change them up a little bit, because I will not hack my Fuelings. I do not add anything to my Fuelings except for water. And I think part of that, that reason is what I attribute to part of my success on this program, is that I follow it steadfastly, perfectly all the time. Now, let me tell you, before I tell you how to put this particular yumminess together, I would love it if you would scroll down, give me a thumbs up. That really does help me. It helps my channel. It supports me, and it is an encouragement to me to know that there are people who are supporting me along my journey. Also, if you haven't subscribed, I would love it if you would do that. You can see more Fun with Fuelings videos, healthy recipes, my reality checks each week, and a bunch of other things that I like to put up on my channel. I would love to have you as a subscriber. So welcome to my channel, and let's have some fun with Fuelings. I have my oven preheating to 375 degrees. And then in my bowl, I have the Decadent chocolate brownie mix. I have the cinnamon cream cheese swirl cake, and I just took a whisk and whisked those together. And then I added in 4 tablespoons of just plain water. And I'm gonna mix this until there's no powder left, there's no dry areas. Now I'm going to be making some sandwich cookies. And because I am using a total of 3 Fuelings, I need to make sure that I end up with 3 equal Fuelings when I'm done. The 3rd fueling that I'm going to use is the peanut butter shake. So I love the combo of peanut butter and chocolate. And so that's what I'm doing here. So I've got this all mixed up. There are no dry pockets left. And now I need to make them into cookies. If you don't have one of these little quarter cup measures, this one came from Pampered Chef, but you can also get them at Walmart. They're super helpful because they not only measure a quarter of a cup, but they also have tablespoon measurements, which is really handy when you are on the Optavia program. So what I'm going to do here, I'm gonna wipe off my spatula, get as much of this fueling off of here as I can. And again, I'm making 3 Fuelings, and I want sandwich cookies. So I'm going to make 6 little mounds, and this little scoop right here is perfect. If I pull out 6 level scoops. And then there's just a little bit left here. We don't want to waste any of it if we can help it. So I'm going to do my best. Now, in a perfect world, I would weigh this out to make sure that they weighed exactly the same. And probably what I will do when I go to fill them is I will I'll put them all on the scale and see how much they all weigh, and then about how much a third would weigh. I think I'm gonna add just to one side. And then the top cookie can be just a little bit smaller than the bottom cookie. It's probably about how it's gonna work out. All right, let me grab some water. So I have a little bit of cold water, just gonna put my fingers in there and I'm just gonna pat them out. That water just keeps that stuff from sticking to my fingers. Pat them out a little bit. And then I'm gonna bake them for about 9 minutes. Just to be completely honest with you, I've already made 6 of them and forgot to hit record. So I'm having to do this over again, but that's all right. I can do extra cookies and I have the Fuelings to be able to do that. So I'm gonna pop these in the oven. I know that it's gonna take about 9 minutes for these to cook, and then I will come back and show you the next step. Since I goofed with this one, let me tell you what I'm gonna do. So I have 2 sets of 6. These are the ones that I did earlier. These are the ones that I just actually recorded and showed you doing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do half of them with peanut butter. And then I've talked before about the soft serve and wanting to do some things actually in my last unboxing video. So I think I'm gonna do the chocolate mint soft serve as a filling as well. So I'll have some peanut butter chocolate and some mint chocolate, and we'll see how this works. Now I've done the peanut butter before as a sort of filling, or I've used it as a frosting on the cupcakes that I've done before. So good, so yummy. So I know that the peanut butter shake with about 2 tablespoons of water is going to make a very good filling slash frosting. I'm gonna mix this until there's no dry powder left. And it doesn't take that long, but there are a few little lumps. So you wanna kind of mush it, make sure that you don't have any little dry lumps of the peanut butter shake. And I have to divide this into 3, and I have figured out that this works really well as a third when I mixed the 2 Fuelings together. So I'm gonna do the same basic thing. And I'm gonna flip these over. These are cooled, those are still warm. So I'm gonna do about a scoop for each one. Now, because I'm making these ahead of time and I'm not going to be eating them all today, I want to make sure that I have, I'm going to put them in the refrigerator. So again, I want to get as much of the Fueling as I can. It's really important that we don't waste. And I just want to kind of see how much of this I have left and try to divide it fairly evenly. And I know that this shake, when I put it in the refrigerator, is going to solidify a little bit. It's not gonna get hard, it's just gonna get a little more solid once it is in the refrigerator. So these will be perfect as a dessert Fueling. Oh my goodness, they're gonna be so good. And then I'll show you the mint ones when these are cooled off and I make that filling. The last part of my little experiment is to try the mint chocolate soft serve as a filling for my cookies. So I'm gonna just follow the same procedure and dump the mixture into the bowl. I've got 2 tablespoons of water. And I'm just gonna mix this until I don't have any lumps in it. I'm wondering if I'm gonna need a little more water because this is more like the pudding in that it, maybe it will thicken up. I'm not exactly sure. It is a little bit on the thick side, but it's more like, it is kind of like the shake, the thickness of it. It smells like an Andes mint. So if you like mint and chocolate, mint chocolate chip ice cream. So I'm gonna do 1 scoop. I bet these also, if I were to pop them in the freezer and get them a little bit harder, that would be really good. All right, so I've got my, almost put my arm in that. So I have my, these are my two. I ate one, as you saw on my vlog, of the peanut butter ones. I'm hoping that these don't, that the mint doesn't flavor the peanut butter or the peanut butter flavor the mint. But I'm gonna put a cover on this and stick this in the fridge. And that's going to be another Fueling. So there's 5 Fuelings right there. Those are gonna be great dessert Fuelings or snack Fuelings. I'm excited that I have these to try. I hope that you'll give them a try. If you have any fun with Fuelings ideas that you'd like me to try, please leave those in the comments box down below. Please remember, if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up. And until I see you next time, please live in the light.